Last week I made a video on how to get to Italy using credit card points. A couple months before that, I made a different video on how to get to Italy using credit card points. Well, there's one more way to get to Italy using credit card points, and this one is a little different because it's the only flight that goes from the US to Italy that has an onboard bar that you can experience. And if you never experienced an onboard bar before, I definitely recommend it because it's just really cool. My name is Max and I help people maximize their airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below, and let's get started. This video is split up into 3 sections. First is earn, so what credit card points do you need to earn? And then we'll go through how to find award availability and search for award availability in the redeem section. And in the last section, I'll go over how to maximize your redemption. Let's start with earn. The first things first is that we're gonna need Emirates Skyward miles for this. And you're probably thinking, it's like, what? Why are we flying Emirates to Milan? Isn't Emirates based out of Dubai? Well, Emirates has a 5th freedom flight from the US to Milan, and that's only from JFK to Milan. So this is kind of a niche redemption. If you don't live in New York, then you might want to consider booking a positioning flight. Say if I live in Chicago, I can book a positioning flight to get myself to JFK, and then from JFK, hop on the Emirates flight to get to Milan. The other videos I've made about Italy has more redemption options and more city options from the US. This one is just JFK to Milan. As for how to earn Emirates Skyward miles, the great thing is that a lot of the credit card points transfers over to Emirates Skyward, while pretty much all the major credit card points currency transfers over to Emirates Skyward. So that means American Express, Citi, Capital One, Bilt, and Chase points all transfer over 1-to-1 over to Emirates Skyward. So that gives you a bunch of flexibility and different options to earn credit card points and then transfer them and convert them into Emirates Skyward miles. My links are down in the description if you want to use my credit card affiliate links. Using those links helps support my work. So now let's get into the redemption aspect of things and how to search for this award availability. So I'm going to show you a free way to search and a paid way to search for this award availability. When I say paid, that means using a paid tool that might help speed up your search process, but it may cost money. And so let's start with the free version of how to search for this award availability. So let's jump over to my computer and I'll show you how it's done. I'm here on the Emirates website, and this is probably one of the easiest searches that you probably do because it's just very straightforward. There's no guarantee that you'll find award availability, but at least the search process is very straightforward. First, you have to log into your account. I'm currently logged into my account here, and once you're logged into your account, you see this button that says click on Classic Rewards. If you're not logged into your account, you won't see this button. And in our case, we're doing JFK to Milan. Let's pick a date in peak summer travel, and I'll show you the 2 different types of award availability that you'll typically find. For June 24th, 1 passenger in business class, and click on search flights. And you'll see the result, and this is the part where a lot of people will freak out because they see 142,000 miles, and that's a lot of miles and a lot in taxes and fees. And so this is not the award availability that you want to find. You want to find the Saver award space. And so this is kind of like their everyday award space. I forgot what it's called, but this is not what you're trying to find because it's super expensive and it's not worth it. And so I'm gonna go and change the search here. And let's change the search to a different date further down the calendar, let's say in January or so. And then you run the search again, and the award availability is 87,000 miles and $106 in taxes and fees. And so this is the award availability that you want to find, not the one that's hundreds of thousands of points or miles. This is the Saver award space that you want to find. The challenging thing with like Skywards and searching on Emirates here is that you only can search week by week. So it's plus 3 days and minus 3 days. And so there's no award calendar, which is a bummer. And so if you want to go to the next week, I would say pick a Wednesday and search again, and the results will show up here. Go and click on continue, and it will show you the flight. It's 87,000 miles and $105.30 in taxes and fees. And this is JFK to Milan in 7.5 hours. If you want to fly first class, is 102,000 miles, which is more expensive. But yeah, business class is 87,000 miles. So that's the free way to search. That's how you run a free search to find Emirates flights. You just go directly to the Emirates Skyward page and then run the search there. If you want to use a paid tool to speed up your process and make it much easier versus going to put random dates and clicking date by date, you can use Seats.aero. And so if you want to link to Seats.aero, my link is down in the description. And again, using that link helps support my work. I'm going to walk you through how to use Seats.aero. To do a paid search, my favorite tool to use is Seats.aero. This is not sponsored. I actually do like using Seats.aero. And the way that you do it on Seats.aero is that you go on routes and then you click on Emirates Skyward here. And then in the search bar here, you filter this down to MXP. and we give you all the routes to Milan. So JFK to Milan is what we're looking for. If you're looking for Milan back to JFK, then you just do the opposite in reverse and go to this one. But let's do JFK to Milan and click on Find Award Availability. The free version of Seats.aero allows you to see 60 days in advance, but if you want the pro version, it's $10 a month or $100 a year. If you click on this and click on full year, it'll show you the award availability for the entire year. And if you're looking for business class here, you can sort this by business class, and the green bubble means nonstop flights. And you can see here it's 87,000 miles. EK means it's Emirates, and it's a direct nonstop flight. You'll see the dates over here, and so you can filter down through the dates. You can see filter through business class and say I want to go in 2025, and that filters everything to 2025. I want to go in January, and so that shows me all the January results, and these are the dates that has award availability in business class for 87,000 points in January. It also shows you the first class too if you're interested in first class. And then this was searched 3 hours ago. And so this helps you narrow down the dates so that you don't have to do week by week. On the Emirates website, Seats.aero makes it a little quicker and easier to filter down the results to see which dates has the award availability. So once you've identified a date that you want, so for example, 2025 01/17, January 17, 2025, you can click on the little eye over here and click on Book with Emirates Skywards. That will take you to a generic Emirates page, and this is where you run the award availability search again. And so in our case, we were going from JFK to MXP, and we found that flight one way January 17. We want to double check and make sure that award availability is there and click on Search Flight. And the award availability is there for 87,000 miles. And so essentially what you're doing is using Seats.aero to kind of quickly search through dates and identify dates. And then you have to go back over to the Emirates page to make sure that those dates have award availability, confirm the award availability before you transfer your credit card points. That's how you find award availability using a free and a paid way to search for that award availability. Once you find that award availability, then that's when you can transfer your credit card points over to Emirates Skyward. All the points should transfer instantly and at a 1-to-1 ratio, which makes it super simple and super easy to book. If you initiate the transfer and the points don't show up in your Emirates account, you can just log out and log back in and your points should show up there. So now moving on to the maximize section of this video. So in the maximize section of these videos, we typically talk about transfer bonuses and other promotions and bonuses that Emirates might have. But in Emirates, they rarely have any transfer bonuses. I can't even remember the last time they had a transfer bonus. So that's pretty much off the table. And my only advice really is to make sure that you're flying on the correct plane type. For the time being, as of making this video, that JFK to Milan route is operated by an Airbus A380, which is the plane type that has an onboard bar behind the business class cabin. And to get access to that onboard bar, you need to be flying first class or business class, and it's only on the A380. So you have to double check and make sure that you're flying on the A380. And you can do that by going to the Emirates website, and you click on nonstop, you'll see the plane type and it'll say A380 right here. So that's key and pretty important. There's also another Emirates Fifth Freedom flight that goes from Newark over to Athens, Greece. And that's another great Fifth Freedom flight option, but that's operated by a Boeing 777. The Boeing 777 doesn't have a bar, and the business class experience is not nearly as good because the seats are older, and you might end up with a middle seat in business class, which is not great. So make sure you're flying an A380 to make sure that you're getting the better business class product and also getting the onboard bar. So that's all I have for you today. Go check out these 2 other videos over here on how to get to Italy. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. It does help my channel. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.